when this happened, so I don't really know the whole story.
You wasn't even working here.
I know I wasn't working here, so I'm going to ask you the questions now. Is that all right?
Yeah, it was a long time ago since it happened.
So a long time ago, he walked up to you and he gave you a note?
And he just showed me the note.
And then what did the note say? Steve got robbed.
Steve, please help me, I need money. That's why I'm not giving you money.
So the note said, please help me, I need money. And you said, I'm not giving you money?
Well, he took the wallet from my pocket.
He took so you said, I'm not going to give you any money, and then he took the wallet out your back pocket. And what did he take?
He took all the money and he put the wallet down on the ground. And all I had to see was credit cards.
What?
Credit cards.
Whose credit cards?
Mine.
You have credit cards?
Well, I have a Blue Shield cards and stuff like that. I don't know. There was no money. All the money was gone.
So he only took cash. He didn't take anything else.
Just cash.
And then how many times did he rob you? 3 times? And every time did he give you a note every time?
Every time he was around, he gave me a note. And I thought this was getting stupid, so I'm going to have to go to the police.
So on the 3rd time you said, this is stupid, I'm calling the police.
Well, I went to they brought me in the back.
Of this building?
To talk to them. The state house. I was like, I was in the security's office.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to the people.
You're talking to people in the security office.
So they gave me it back. I thought, you catch this guy. Now, they caught the wrong guy before.
They caught the wrong guy?
Yeah.
Did you have to describe him?
Well, I described him. I had to give me a mug book.
They gave you a mug book.
Described him. He was the first picture on the one page. He was the first picture that this is the guy who robbed me.
So
they got him. They found him, and they handcuffed him to the railing outside. He couldn't get loose.
Let me get this straight. So they gave you a mug book, and you opened it. And the first, was he black? Was he white? What was he?
He was black.
He was black. So they gave you a mug book of criminals in Trenton.
Yeah.
And
the whole page was criminals.
It was a whole bunch of criminals, and the very first black person you saw on the page was a guy.
Yeah. There was a lot of muggers there, man. But they just know there was only one I needed.
You only needed to point out one.
They caught him, and he was in the railing. They cut handcuffs to the railing. He couldn't get loose.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, "Do you want to see this guy?" I said, "No. You just put him in jail."
So you never went and identified him after they had him in custody?
I had him in custody, but I just think that charged him with robbery. They want me to identify.
Steve, what if you got the wrong guy? What if they opened?
Well, they had the wrong guy before, and I said, they had the wrong guy before. I said, this ain't the guy.
Oh, so they did have the wrong guy before, and you said no, that's not him.
Right, they gave him a book.
So when they arrested the first guy, they showed you a picture of him in the book, and you said that's not him.
I told them, they caught this guy. They said it wasn't him. I said, this man did nothing. I said, forget, man.
Yeah, but how'd they show you the guy? Did they show you a picture of the first guy?
They just wanted to give me my book so I could show them who the guy was. I found him on the first page.
You're not understanding.
The first picture, I found him. This is the guy. And there's the first picture of him. It's the guy that had to find him.
But if they gave you a book and somebody else was the first picture, then what?
I don't know if anybody else would be the first picture. I don't think there's a lot of muggers in that book. But I only needed one. The first picture I
What if you put an innocent man in jail, man?
Well, he did what he did. So they wanted me to testify against him for what he did.
Did you, after you saw his picture, the first one, did you look at any other pictures?
I looked at other pictures of the muggers, but they didn't do nothing. The other muggers didn't do nothing.
So you did look at more than one person. You looked at the first one. You were like, I think that's him. And then you kept going.
Well, those other ones that I saw, they were nothing like him. That's what the only one guy who just did what he did. You see, they caught him and they took his picture. I said, this is the guy, and I knew it was him.
This guy's comfortable.
They took him away.
What size shoe you wear, Steve? Steve, I asked the question. Steve,
What?
you're scaring me. What size shoe do you wear? That's cool.
Give you a peace sign. You should probably sign off.
Oh, you want me to sign off now? Peace.